Pisces. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my readings. If you've been coming back to watch me and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do me a glorious favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting things. I would appreciate your love and support by doing that. And to those of you who are my Capella members, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, and support. You mean the world to me. If you're interested in getting exclusive content and joining members-only live readings, check out the description box below to check out my different tiers for my Capella memberships, or you can go to capellawellness.com and click on the Capella membership section of my website to check those out. They do have a 7-day free trial. Alrighty, Pisces, I feel something big for you. It's a big week, the week of March 13th, but the end of March is actually there's big energies. There are massive shifts happening. We have the spring equinox on the 20th. We have new moon in Aries on the 21st, and Pluto goes into Aquarius on the 23rd, guys. And we're moving from winter to spring. That is a massive change in energy, all right? Water to fire. So, and it's the beginning of the astrological year that's coming up next week. I'm recording this on March 14th, I believe. Anyway, Pisces, we're going to see what you need to be cognizant of for the end of March 2023, what you may be out of alignment with for the end of the month, what guidance spirit has for you, how to best navigate these energies for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. We're also going to look into what you need to heal for the end of March. And lastly, we will get a message from your counterpart, from the masculine collective, or it could also be a message telling you what your inner masculine wants you to know. All right, Pisces. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now, remember, it's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Be honest with yourself in your situation. But when something like very positive is happening, because we have the Three of Cups here, there is a reconciliation, there's a reunion, there's a meetup, there's a date happening here. People are going to be hanging out, going to do something fun together. There was someone coming forward here, but resonance is not a synonym of alignment. I've been saying that, and my guides keep wanting me to say that. If you're asking for something to come in and you're not in that vibrational energy for it to come in, then there is still some work for you to do. Because some of you, there's Five of Pentacles here. All right. This is self-pity. This is, you're suffering from illnesses. Some of you may be very, very depressed. You're not doing anything about your life. You're wallowing in your sorrows. You're thinking all is lost. That you know, it's a very, very low vibrational energy, Pisces. This could be a huge effect from the full moon in Virgo for some of you that just passed, because some of you might have Virgo in your chart because there's a full moon up here. All right. So you could still be feeling like a victim. Woe is me. Everything bad happens to me. I'm not lucky. Nothing good happens in my life. You've got to make the changes. Fives are about changes. You've got to make the changes for things to happen in your life. Okay? You can't just be sitting there feeling sorry for yourself and thinking that everybody's coming out to get you, Pisces. It's not going to help. Okay? You've got to have the power to seize the day. You've got to find that personal power within yourself to say, I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. You're a child of God. God did not want us to sit around and have pity parties for ourselves and just say that, you know, life sucks and that's it and there's nothing I can do about it. You are responsible for your happiness, your well-being, your luck, your money, your health. No one can take that away from you. No one has the right to put you in a corner, kind of like in Dirty Dancing, right? Nobody puts baby in a corner. So you're not in a corner, okay? Nobody's putting you there. You're putting yourself there, Pisces, and this is going to be triggering for some of you because you want to put the blame on other people. The only person you should be blaming is no one. Not even yourself, okay? But when you're pointing fingers at somebody, Victim, your fault, I'm in this, your fault, I'm that, your fault, I feel like shit. It's all your fault, your whatever, government, society, whatever. There are three fingers pointing back at you when you do that. You've got to watch what you're projecting out there, watch what you're saying, watch your words, and watch your energies. This is a lack mentality. I don't have anything. I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not this. This is a self-worth issue too. I don't have. I'm not this. I'm not that. This has to stop, Pisces. It is not helping you at all. I have a feeling that there are new people watching this because Pisces, okay, this is what it is. This is why I feel like there's something big here, because some of you have transitioned out of this Five of Pentacles. Okay, to fix my bra for a little bit. Some of you have transitioned off of the Five of Pentacles where you were this. Remember, if this is not you right now, Pisces, that doesn't mean that this is fitting your story right now, because some of you transition out of this. Woe is me. Life sucks. Nothing is going to work out for me. I'm not lucky. I don't have things going for me. Nobody loves me. I'm a lowlife. I'm a disappointment to other people. Some of you used to live like this for a long time. Maybe the past 5 years or something. Or longer. And some of you said, the hell with that. I am not going to be a victim anymore. I'm going to do something about my life. You finally found your power and you stood up for yourself and you said, I'm going to make the changes necessary to get out of this very dark energy. This is accepting what is, right? Okay, yeah, you know, yeah, it's not going great or whatever, or maybe I made mistakes and I'm feeling sorry for myself or whatever it is, but I know I'm going to go change stuff. All right? Because some of you have transitioned. Those of you who are not feeling this right now, you found a sense of community. You started to go out there and have fun for yourself. You started to go out there and, you know, you changed your friends because maybe you're feeling victimized by your friends, or your friends are the ones who are putting you down. To making you feel like shit. You don't need those friends. You don't need those people. It can even be coworkers, Pisces. Some of you are being dragged down by your friends, and it is heavy. Okay? The friends for some of you that you surround yourself, or coworkers, or both, whoever these people are, you know who's low vibrational, Pisces. And Pisces, your shadow side is you think your friends are your enemies and your enemies are your friends. And that's just something that Pisceans you're going to have to work towards. This is really you about trusting your intuition as to who is for you and who is not. And if you're having a hard time with that, Pisces, what you do is that you think about a friend or somebody who's in your life. You kind of meditate on that. How do they make you feel? Does your vibration go down? Do you go down into the dumps with Five of Pentacles? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel confused? Do you feel very dark? Does your light dim when you think about this person? Or is it the opposite? Do you feel warm and fuzzy inside? Do you feel light-hearted? Do you feel playful? Do you feel sunny? There's this beautiful energy when you think about this person, when you're around this person. If you feel that with a friend or a coworker, whoever this is, that is telling you that is your truth. That is part of your soul tribe. That is your person, whatever this is. You spend more time with those people who are of the light, who make you feel not Five of Pentacles. Some of you may just want to be having these friends around because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be lonely. There's 3 people here, and then there's 1 person in the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are like, no, I don't really want to be by myself. Or some of you might be by yourself, and it's like, you know that you can't deal with these friends, these coworkers, whoever these people are. There could even be third-party situations. So if it's not friends and coworkers or people, drinking, Drinking leads to Five of Pentacles. Depression, very like low self-esteem. You are in a very low place. Drinking, partying, going out to bars or something, or just sitting around and trying to like interact with people just to get your mind off something, to escape what you need to face, okay? This could be even going to work, working too much. You know you need to be around people, but you don't want to be by yourself because you know what happens when you're by yourself, but you're working and you're working and you're working and you're working. That's a third party thing. And you're not taking care of yourself. And then the next thing you know, when you go home and you're by yourself and you're not working, that's when it hits you hard. That's when you start substance abuse. You start the drinking. You start the obsessions with things, the addictions to things. There's third-party situations for some of you that you need to break away from, okay? And I know this may seem heavy, but here's the thing. Tarot is not all about rainbows and unicorns, Pisces. This is to help you, okay? Get out of this victim mentality. Get out of this very low lack of self-esteem and low self-worth, and you thinking that you're nothing, that you're not good enough. I used to be there. That Jess is long gone. And I wouldn't wish that for anybody. So if you're coming here to expect some celebration and some glorious energy here, when you know you were not in alignment with that, this is for you to change things around. You are ultimately responsible for how your life turns out. Even when it seems shitty on the outside, you have the ability to stay in the Three of Cups energy, in bliss and happiness and joy on the inside. It's what you do with your circumstances. It's what you feel. It's what you think. That makes all the difference. So some of you are being asked to change this and break away from those people who make you feel like shit. Nobody should be making you feel down in the dumps, Pisces. You're pulling yourself further away from God when you sit there wallowing in your sorrows, thinking you have no power, you have no luck, you have nothing. This is when you're at your darkest and you are further away from God than you probably have ever been. God needs you to see the light within yourself, Pisces, because it's there. You're responsible for finding that joy within. That light is already within you. You got to dig deep within there, Pisces, and go find it because it's there. And there are people around you who see this. It's been very heavy for you, Pisces, because you think that there are people out there who don't see your light, who don't see you for who you are. But that's why I said, reassess those people that you hang around with, those people you associate with. Think about those people and see how they make you feel. You're going to then know you're the most intuitive out of all the zodiac signs, Pisces. Trust and listen to your intuition here. Trust in how you feel. Trust in the vibration that you get for certain people. This could even be jobs that you're in, because this is Pentacles, right? Jobs where they take advantage of you. You don't get any support. You're getting paid less than what you're worth. You don't have to stay in that job if this is a job for you. This Five of Pentacles is different from other decks. She's in the rain. It doesn't matter when it's raining, Pisces. There's somebody here who always shines that light, even in the darkest of days, even when it's raining. It's like they're your umbrella. But this is also you. When it rains, it pours. And you feel like there's no end in sight and there's like no changes happening. You got to be the one willing to make the changes within yourself. It's all about what is inside of you. What you are vibrating on the inside is what you're attracting, Pisces. So if you feel very low self-esteem, you don't have any ounce of confidence, you feel like nothing goes right in your life, all these things that I said, you attract those same people. That's the law of attraction, Pisces. That's how this works. And even when it's just a horrible day or just things don't seem to be going your way, this too shall pass. You move forward from this. You find something that is positive, because there's a positive to every negative. And that is hard for a lot of humans to do, because we become so transfixed in the negative that we are just, it's tunnel vision on that stuff. This is somebody who has tunnel vision about everything that goes wrong and thinking that nothing will ever go right, because that's all they think about. You have to be the one to pull yourself out of this. And there are other influences around you who are bringing you even further into the abyss, who are bringing you further into the dark, Pisces, and you know it. You don't need these people in your life, or whoever this is for. This is very serious. The more you surround yourself with these people, the worse it's going to get for you. You're stronger than this, Pisces. You're mutable water. You have the ability to adapt through changes and to go through the ebbs and flows of life. Even when it's raining, you've got sunshine on a cloudy day, right? When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. When you have that mentality and you're able to see life in that perspective, it changes everything. Everything. And you've got to learn to surround yourself with people who bring that sunshine to your cloudy day, who bring the May into your winter, okay? There is help for you that you are not seeking. There is a soul tribe. There is a community of people that's calling out to you that you can join. It could be my Capella circle, or it could be something else, another group of friends. My Capella circle, if you join a membership, okay? I've got people who will back you up, because I have people who come into those forums and they talk about things. I need prayers. I need some support. I've done it. I'm not perfect. I'm very different than who I used to be, but I have my days. I'm human. So even though I own that group on paper, because it's my app, it's the forum, that a community I created, I still get my support when I need it from my tribe there. And they are wonderful at it. And the past year, it's been tough to keep doing what I'm doing. And those people in my soul tribe, they keep me going. And I know I got to be there for them too. It's a whole team effort here, Pisces. So you are being encouraged to join a community and to not be afraid of engaging with a higher vibrational group of people. You have to go and get the help. It's not going to come to you. You got to get up off the floor and say, okay, yeah, nothing's really going right, but this is not the end for me. Again, this too shall pass. Go find another group of friends. Go find those communities, those spiritual communities that you've been drawn to. Don't be afraid to join those, because if you're being led to them, those are the people who are going to lift you up, Pisces. But you've got to lift yourself up first to actually go join these things and do something about your life here. You don't have to go through this alone. Again, there's one person here and there's 3 people. There are people out there who can help you. Don't look at it as a sign of weakness, Pisces. It's not. Getting help is not a sign of weakness. I was listening to that, who's that, Mayor? Is it Fetterman? How he was actually being vulnerable and telling people that he's getting some mental health help. It's a big step to ask for help, people. And this is also going to God and asking your angels for help first and foremost, like I have here. But first, pray. Ask God to help you get off the floor. Ask God to give you the strength and the courage to do something to get you out of this low vibrational state. To help you better discern who your friends are and who you are, who aren't. And I already gave you guidance on how to determine that. But there is help here, Pisces. There's also an energy here because I'm looking at the person in this card. She has her head up and it's like she's probably meditating. She's probably praying. She's praying. They're telling me she's praying in here. The fire is out. There's a skull next to her. This is kind of like a death here. This is the being left out in the cold, being rejected card. But it looks like somebody has gone through a massive transformation, a massive change with that skull there. Oh my God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. For the others of you who've changed, you're coming out of the woods. Those dark days are over. Those lack of self-worth, feeling like you're not enough, having pity parties for yourself, feeling bad because you were rejected or abandoned, or you rejected somebody or left somebody out in the cold. This is a rejuvenation. This is renewal for you, because there was like this fire, the fire's put out. The anger, the bitterness, like why did I do this to people? Why did I shut myself out to love? Why did I put myself in this pity party energy and think that my life was over, that I couldn't amount to anything? Somebody was getting all fired up, all angry about it, and now that fire is out and that skull is there, because this is a proverbial death for you, Pisces. Like, who you used to be is dead and gone. This skull represents the old you, and you know who you are, because it took a long time to get here. For some of you, it took 5 years to change. It took me, 39? But I think for these past 5 years, you did some tremendous changes. There were lots of ego deaths for some of you the past 5 years. That's not going to resonate with everybody, because I do feel new energy here. So some of you are kind of starting this journey of continuing to be abandoned and rejected, and you've got abandonment issues that you need to clear. You're finding the joy through the rain right now. Even in the darkest of days, it's emotional. You find this happiness no matter what. You're now surrounding yourself with more higher vibrational people. You found better friends. You found a community. You found something that helps you to get through this. You got up off the floor and said, I'm not going to be a victim anymore. I'm not going to be sitting here wallowing in my sorrows and just doing nothing about it. That's total victimization. You put that upon yourself and you realize, I can't do this anymore. Somebody may have gotten your attention, or it could have been you were rejected by somebody and this hit you hard and it got you to wake up. It was a friend of yours, somebody you may have dated, a friend that you dated, okay? And they had you to change. They were inspiration for you to change your ways. To help you realize that you are more than enough. You always have been. You were abandoned a lot. And you thought, okay, well, that's just life. I'm not lucky with friends. I'm not lucky with people that I date. I'm not, whatever this is. I'm not lucky in something. But you were the one who changed your luck. And it's so interesting that I'm doing this before St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. You feel very lucky to have someone. You feel very lucky to have gone through these changes. For whoever this friend was, whoever this person was, like they were there for you through thick and thin. They may have not been there for you physically, but they were there energetically. And you're fine. Because you're like, thank you, God. I understand now what I was doing to myself and my life. When it rains, it pours, you still have a smile on your face. You're still happy for the things that don't go right in your life because you learn lessons. It helps you to change. It helps you to grow. Sometimes we got to be in these low places to realize like what the light really is, and that's the light within ourselves. Apparently this full moon in Virgo, you had some huge revelation. There's a huge release of this victimhood energy, of this like, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, my life is crap energy. And you're realizing, you know what, life isn't bad at all. It's how I view it. It's all about perspective, right? So that skull is representative of you, Pisces. There's another group of you where that is the old you. There's also something about a recovery of an illness here for somebody. You feel renewed, you feel rejuvenated, you feel a lot. This is health of well-being. You feel a lot more lively. You're celebrating life more. You're doing things more for fun. You're doing more fun activities. Going to social events, hanging around with the right people this time. And it's just, there's no knock on you, Pisces. It's just a lesson. It's just what you end up running into. You tend to run into people who are not for you. You've got a very compassionate heart, but then you realize that when there are people who are not for you, you have to let them go. So you're now realizing, you know what, I feel good about myself now. And whoever rejected you, because you probably rejected them and then they abandoned you or something like that. It's like you felt the sting in the tail, like Scorpio energy, because of that death, that skull there. And it hit you hard. And you started to realize what you were doing. And you're grateful for that. You're coming out of the woods. And that person who rejected you, or whatever it is here, they've got you to learn some serious things about yourself that you know you needed to change. They encouraged you to do more fun things. They encourage you to do what you love. They encourage you to get out of that energy. That was not where you were supposed to be. And again, they saw your light the entire time, even when you were at your lowest. And they told you, they called you out on it. You may have had a drinking problem, a substance abuse problem, or whatever this is. And they called you out on it and said, you don't need to do that. There's no reason to do that. Because they knew you were better than that, and so did you, Pisces, but you felt like you didn't have to do anything about it. Those are your true friends, Pisces. The ones who see what's going on in your life, they see that light even when you're at your darkest, you're at your lowest. And they try to bring you out. They don't belittle you. They don't condescend you. They don't put you down even further. They lift you up. They encourage you to get out of this dark, dank cave. They bring this joy to your life because it's like they're trying to get that to rub them off. It like rubs off on you. And you feel at peace now. You're out of this ruin. This could also be for others of you. You're coming out of the woods with a financial hardship here. Third-party situations causing money issues. Other people who are low vibrational are affecting your abundance too. if that's you, for some of you. But there is somebody here who wants to reunite with someone, who wants to reconcile. They want to have a discussion here. They want to go take him out, go on a date, go hang out to talk about what happened. They want to reconcile with you, and they want to talk about, they're going to be very honest about where they were. Could have illnesses, substance abuse, drinking problems, money problems. This person may have, you Pisces, were going through a lot. And either you Pisces are going to ask someone to meet up or go on a date or whatever, or to get together to talk about this. It's like a very honest and open conversation, discussion about where you were and where you are now. Because for some of you, there's a massive change. But you spent 5 years, for some of you, changing for the better. And the last 3 were the biggest changes, because I'm looking at the 3 here. And you want to talk to somebody, you want to get together with someone, go on a date, meet up with him, go to a social event, go to something fun, just to kind of like have that frivolity there. There's this merriment with the 3 of Cups. Do something fun together, but then there's also going to be a serious discussion. That way there's this lightheartedness, and you kind of like ease back in, especially if you're reconciling with someone that you haven't seen in a while, you haven't talked to in a while, or it's been sporadic communication. And this person, you've always had fun with this person. So there's something about going back to doing these fun things together. And they want to have this lighthearted energy here to make it easier to transition into the difficult talk. It's the talk that is going to happen here. It's funny because I heard that song by Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk, when I was running some errands earlier today. I just smile. Because somebody here wants to meet up with somebody to have that discussion. And to explain why I had to reject you, why I had to abandon you. Remember, guys, rejection is protection. If it's from your counterpart, your job, coworkers, friends, they reject you, they leave you behind in the dust. There's a reason for that. You are being protected when that happens. I know for a fact every time my person rejected me, that was getting me to open my eyes, that I needed to go find my own joy within myself, and I needed to go fix myself too. And I know he was in a not so great place, and he didn't want me around that. He didn't want me to drag, he didn't want to drag me down with him. And then I didn't want to be codependent on that, because it would affect my energies too. So when you really look at it from a different perspective, Pisces, when you're getting rejected by people, God is protecting you from being sucked further into an abyss. Because you don't want to go past the Five of Pentacles, and that gets dangerous sometimes. So somebody here is feeling at peace. They're feeling rejuvenated and renewed. They're no longer having this victim mentality or feeling shameful or feeling sorrowful, like beating themselves up because they walked away from you or something, or they kept rejecting you. They now understand why that happened. And they want to reconcile with you for doing that. They want to come in to go back to how things were, because you guys used to have a lot of fun together. So they're just sitting there preparing themselves to go ask to meet up with you. I'm seeing that there's no more fear of being rejected when they ask you out or they ask to meet up with you. Because somebody, I feel it strongly, is going to ask to meet up with you to talk about some things. And they're going to be heavy. So you better be prepared for whoever you are. Okay? Because this person's going to be very honest about what was going on. And it's a lot. Top of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Things are going on behind the scenes you know nothing about. Things aren't always what they seem, guys. These are optical illusions. These are looks can be deceiving. Did I say this already? Someone was lying to you about what was going on as to why they rejected you. They may have said, I'm seeing someone else, I'm dating someone else, or whatever. But what was really going on behind the scenes, you thought they were being sneaky, you thought that they were, betraying you and stuff like that. When they were telling you these things, oh no. This person was going through some very dark stuff. The skull is there. Scorpio energy. Deep, deep, dark things that you don't want to face, you don't want to deal with. This is what this person was dealing with, and they did not want you to see their shadow side. They didn't want you to see it. And I know we all want to be there for people to kind of help them get out of that, but that's not our job. You can't go through a massive transformation and change from your inner to change the outer when you are trying to assist somebody and hold their hand through it. The massive awakening and transformation does not occur when you're having somebody there hold your hand the whole time. This is why God does not allow us, especially with counterparts, to actually go through the changes with our person in the 3D. It defeats the purpose of changing, of transformation. It's like the caterpillar, right? There's only one person in here. You don't see another caterpillar in the other cocoon helping the caterpillar push them through that hole that they need to struggle through. You don't see that. There aren't two caterpillars in a cocoon, guys. There's one. And it's tough because some of you know what they're going through intuitively. You can sense things. You may see visions of things. You feel their energy sometimes when it's heavy. And you just want to be there for them, but they won't learn. They can't transform. They can't fully change into that butterfly, go through that metamorphosis if they don't do it themselves. And some of you are thinking that, they keep rejecting me because they want to go date other people and they're sleeping with other people or they're hanging out with other people. They want to be with their friends instead and they want to date other people. That's not what's going on, Pisces. Seven of Swords. Looks can be deceiving. There's more than meets the eye here. Because this person, either they're going through this now, it is heavy, and you may be feeling it. If you've been feeling very low, almost depressive energy, you're self-sabotaging, you're feeling low self-worth, your energy's low, you're talking like you're feeling on the inside, hey, what's going on? I'm Pisces. How are you? Or are you just like very feeble? You're feeling your person's energies. So that is an indication that your person is going through this right now. But if you were light as a feather and you're just like, hey, I'm Pisces, what's going on? And like, check my hand. If you're this, you're having the grandest of times. You're having your fun. You're enjoying yourself. You're merriment. You're full of life here. That means your person's picking up on that. Which is the other group of you where that, if you're that energy, your person is completely changed. And they want to meet up with you to talk about it. There is a surprise coming. Somebody's coming out of left field with the Seven of Swords. Somebody has really changed. And when they come back to you, when they ask to meet up with you and you meet up with them, you are going to be like, what happened? But you're going to feel excited about it. For some of you, the mask is coming off. And it took them years to take this mask off. And there's a smaller group that's ready to do this. They're going to reveal themselves to you who they really are, Pisces. No more hiding behind a curtain. No more hiding in the tent. Somebody's going to come clean here. Somebody's going to confess to you what was really going on. And I feel very strongly that they would say things, oh, I have to do something for a friend. I'm going to go hang out with friends instead. Or I'm dating somebody else and I don't want commitment. For some of you, they lied about the whole thing. And they really regret this. But this was necessary for both of you to change. To stop pulling in codependent people and low vibrational people and people who are Debbie Downer and people who don't support you even when it gets tough, even when it gets dark. When the going gets tough and people walk away from you, there's a reason for that. They're getting you to change on your own, or they're really not your friends. It depends. So somebody here is coming clean. Confessing. There was going on. There were a lot of things going on that you didn't know about, Jess. Pisces. Well, that wasn't a coincidence, was it? Six of Wands. It said they're having the courage to do this. Self-esteem. They had very low self-esteem. They thought very low of themselves, and I mean low. And for some of you, you came around and you were like, you changed everything for them. You helped them to see who they really are. But there was also a pride and ego issue here. Ego more so is the pride was they didn't want to admit that they were in a very dark place, that they were going through mental illnesses or physical illnesses or financial hardships or issues with third parties. Could even be ex-spouses or exes or something like that, or very friends who were just very non-inspirational, very low, that were affecting their energies too. There was a lot going on with this person, Pisces. So if you're thinking that your person is like having the grand old time of their life and you're freaking going on Facebook and Instagram and they're posting all these pictures about, hey, look at me. Yeah, yeah, I'm having fun. That's not what's going on. There's a pride thing there. They want, again, more than there's things going on more than meets the eye. They're putting that out there. If this is resonating with you, because they want to make you jealous, or other make people jealous, or it's escapism. It's pretending, it's lying, it's wearing a mask because they don't want to deal with the dark shit. You can't beat them up for that either, Pisces. They're going to have to be the ones to realize what they're doing. The best thing you can do for these people is pray, Pisces. You keep praying for these people. You can't go in and try to save them. It's not your job. What are they out of alignment with for the end of March, Holy Spirit? What is Pisces out of alignment with for the end of March? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They're really thinking about this one, aren't they? All right. What is out of alignment for Pisces? Somebody has a tattoo on their right shoulder or left shoulder. Clear your aura. Number 7. There's something about the 7th, March 7th, maybe sniffing to you. The number 7 is the most divine number in all the numbers. 7 is about miracles. But this card is about clearing your aura. What you're out of alignment is some of you, you're not clearing your energies, and you're not clearing those people who are affecting your energies too, who are bringing you down. And people can tell, Pisces, the way you project yourself. If you're kind of like, yeah. I don't know why they want me to say this. This is not a knock on you, and you know who you are. Like, thanks for sharing. It's like you know that you want to say something else, but you don't know what to say. It's not a bad thing. It's just, you know what I'm talking about. Divine light. There's another 7 in here too, 27. It's like somebody's vulnerable with you to kind of like clear their aura, where they're expressing things to you to kind of get things off their chest. And you hear that, and then it's like you can do the same thing with the other person, but you hold it in. And again, guys, there's very dark energy here. You got to clear your energies. Spring cleaning, guys. Spring is a week from the time I'm recording this. Penny Royal cleanses the aura, raises vibration, and protects against spiritual pests. Bloodstone is a powerful etheric cleanser. Practice good spiritual hygiene just as you practice physical hygiene. Spend time with people and things or in places that raise your vibration, which is a great way to shake the aura free of unwanted etheric debris. Develop practices that, like a hungry toad, take care of spiritual pests and insects and keep your aura pure. I care for my spirit as I care for my body. I cleanse it daily from unwanted influences. I wash myself in spiritual love and light and understanding. It's just confirming what we talked about. Unwanted influences. You've got too much third-party crap influencing your life, Pisces. They're dragging you down. It's time to clear. They're also affecting your health too. Nope. You got to do something about it. It's your responsibility. Divine light, St. John's wort, alleviates depression, soothes shock and trauma, and alleviates moods. Sunstone contains the cleansing, healing power of the sun and shares it with those who ask. Some of you have to literally go out in the sun. Go out in nature. Get some sunlight. It's going to help purify you, cleanse you. Maybe you need to go out in the rain. If it's raining, go stand out there in the rain. I've done it before. Or go into a body of water. Whether you are feeling blue or suffering from more serious conditions, you can support your healing by turning to the divine light and nourishing your own inner divinity. When we don't feel well, it is easy for our inner lights to fade. Get the attention you need, whether medical, psychological, or spiritual, while supplementing with big doses of bright divine light. My inner divine light wants to shine in the world. I give my light energy and brilliance by connecting with the greater divine energy that nourishes all of life. Guys, cannot stress enough. You have to do something. You're being guided. My guides, they're like looking at each other in amazement, because some of you have been getting this energy being in this energy for a while. I'm getting very new energy here for whatever reason. Well, because there's new people here. Your light wants to shine, but you're letting yourself and other people dim it. Don't do that, Pisces. And this is for some of you, it's affecting your health. Some of you literally need to be outside. And again, you need help. Substance abuse, drinking. Again, I said there's help for you, Pisces. You don't have to do this alone. There's the soul tribe. There, again, psychological, medical. You got health issues? Go get the help that you need. Don't be afraid of doing that. You gotta get the help that you need, Pisces. And again, others of you who've come out of this, or some of you, your person's come out of this, you know who you are because you know where you are vibrationally. They were out of alignment with clearing themselves of these unwanted influences. What guidance do we have for Pisces for the end of March? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Go look at your chart because there's something that's out of balance with your elements. You may have an imbalance of air, fire, water, and earth in your chart. Balancing the spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Remember, the health, the mental state, the physical state, the spiritual state, the emotional state. You've got to work on that to raise your vibration. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. You can't make it up, guys. My guides are really trying to drive it home for you, Pisces. You've got to be the one to raise your vibration. Nobody told you to be in a dark place, and nobody put you there but yourself. You're allowing other people to put you there, Pisces. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. I told you, you're stronger than that. Achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. Maybe this is literal for some of you with a job or a contract or award that you didn't get, or you were expecting money and you didn't get it. You're expecting a promotion, you didn't get it. You might have been all happy and all excited about something, and then the Five of Pentacles happens. You got rejected. Maybe somebody got kicked out of a community or a circle of friends, or maybe friends kicked you out of their group or something, right? Or maybe you won something. You won a contract, you won an award, you won some money, and your friends are jealous, or some people are jealous, and they're like kicking you out of the circle, or kicking, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. That's a whole other message. But this is more about achievements for yourself. You gotta be the one to do the work to win at something, because you are a winner, you are not a loser. Somebody was thinking that they were a loser, or people are telling you you're a loser. Are you really going to allow people to tell you who you are, Pisces? Why would you do that? Other people's perception of you do not make you who you are. My counterpart literally told me this in the video chat. How they perceive you is not who you are. That's literally what he told me. And that put things into perspective for me. People who said this, that about me, whatever, or I would get rejected, or people would get awarded something else, or people would get this instead of me, and I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like a lowlife. I felt like, oh, shit, man, I'm not that great after all. You're still great regardless. You have to believe that about yourself. There's also with this achievement card for the group of you, or whoever this is for, you achieved something great by getting out of this Five of Pentacles energy, by going through that transformation, because all that dark stuff had to push you out, Pisces, of that cave. So let's see what needs healing. I'm eating the plant. Fuck. Ooh, did I say that out loud? I know they're talking about profanity in videos. I honestly haven't watched it yet. I'm like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen, because I just said some things, but hey, I'm not cursing anybody out, that's for sure. Let's see what needs healing for the end of March. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Celery seed detoxifies and releases. Detox from substances and drinking and pity parties and people who bring you down, and changing your diet, going out in the sun. There's a lot of detoxing that's needed. Oh, I love eucalyptus. Expands sense of freedom. Again, get a diffuser with eucalyptus oil, celery seed oil. There's also cilantro here. Put cilantro in your food. Put celery seed in your food. Get a lotion or a cream or something with those oils in them. Balances and expands the mind. See? I've been putting cilantro in my power omelets every day. Boy, has it been changing things. Not that it was bad before, but it's actually enhanced some stuff for me, and it's pretty fascinating. So, cilantro, and I usually use cilantro in Mexican cooking. Now I'm putting it in my omelets. It's an anti-inflammatory. Helps reduce joint inflammation. It is believed that cilantro essential oil helps release the need to have control and feelings of clinginess, obsessiveness, and restriction. It may help increase expansive thinking. I was talking about like codependencies. Some of you are very clingy to friends who aren't your friends. Again, restricting yourself from the things that are better for you. I did talk about obsession and addiction to things. Celery seed. It can detoxify the body and mind. It is believed to help disperse not only toxins, but also toxic ideas or beliefs that may be impeding your emotional growth. It helps both reinstate the truth of who we are and move us from feelings of aggravation to feelings of reconciliation. There's the reconciliation card right there. And then we have eucalyptus. Where's the E? Eucalyptus is an excellent choice to alleviate coughing, sniffling, congestion, and a scratchy or sore throat. It could be something with the throat chakra too. It encourages the uptake of oxygen by the red blood cells in the body, giving the immune system a boost when it fights infection. It also has antiviral properties, improves breathing, and opens up the chest and sinuses. Eucalyptus essential oil dispels melancholy and improves a person's emotional outlook. It also cleanses stagnant feelings that can keep us bound to a limited environment. As a result, it is well suited to people who feel hemmed in or restricted or constricted by their circumstances at work or home or in society. In addition to freeing a person's breathing, it helps give a person room to breathe on a more figurative level. Being outside, breathing, even when it's raining, even when it's snowing, whatever, you just go out there and you feel whatever on your skin, even the sun. out in the air, breathing, meditating, praying, and just like thanking God that you are still here. You connect more with God when you are outside in the elements. In addition to freeing a person's breathing, it helps give a person room to breathe on a more figurative level, transforming feelings of suffocation into expansiveness and renewal, and helping one achieve greater freedom in life. This stuff is going to help you. You breathe in these oils, the scents from these oils, and you start cooking with the celery seed, with the cilantro. It's going to start changing some stuff for you. It's going to help. It's helpful. This is not the end all be all. It's not going to solve all your problems, Pisces. The top is fennel, encourages communication and self-expression. I was talking about somebody communicating something, right? Reconciling with someone, reuniting with someone, to meet up, to talk to them about what was really going on, right? Do not be afraid to tell people what's really going on behind the scenes, guys. If you feel that low, go talk to a counselor. Go talk to a spiritual advisor that you can trust. Join the community where people will back you up. They will support you. Even if they don't really know who you are, they're going to give you some words of encouragement. I know in my Capella circle, that's what they do. They are blessings, even to me. Even for me. All right, let's see. What does the Demacia want to say to Pisces? Or what does Pisces' inner Demacia want to let him know? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I just heard I am lucky to have you. You're welcome. The feeling is mutual. Yeah, I'm looking at this Three of Cups, and you bring light to their world, and I'm hearing it again. I'm lucky to have you. What does the masculine want to say to Pisces, or what does their inner masculine want to say to Pisces? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. I heard you have amazing eyes. I keep hearing that. And smile. Okay, somebody keeps talking to me. Alrighty. You should smile more. Hey, I do my best. Alright, what's going on? Holy Spirit, do we have anything? Is the other question. Do we have any... Okay, there we go. I'm hearing my guides are trying to get the right bottom of the deck with what came out. I now understand the purpose in this connection. See, I was talking about that. That's for those of you who are in alignment. You understood why you were rejected by this person, and they understood why they were rejected and why you left them behind. You rejected them. You walked away. You abandoned them. It was for both of you to learn. Know your self-worth, that you are not a victim, that you can create that life, that joyous, happy life on your own. So for those of you who are in alignment, your Three of Cups like all day, every day. Okay? It is possible. When you dip to that Five of Pentacles for like a few minutes, you know how to bring yourself out. You do not stay in a dark bedroom. You don't stay under the covers. You don't stay... it's like somebody here hasn't been outside in days. Okay? Your person does not... This is not for those of you who are in that low place. You now start... Your inner masculine is also telling you, Pisces, you need to understand the purpose of this connection. Why you are being rejected by these people, why these friends are supporting you, why your person is abandoning you, or they're being mean to you, or whatever this is. This is for you to get up off of the floor, Pisces, and be in your power. Victimization means you're giving all of your power away. That is not who you are. at all. But for those of you, I said there's been a transformation in a Pisces here. They now accept things for what happened. They acceptance is big here with this Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, make sure your ringer is on. About to call you. See, there's the communication right there. So yeah, they're going to call because they want to meet up with you. They want to go out somewhere fun, and you guys get back to having some fun, and then that's when the serious discussion is going to happen, because this person needs to have like this lighthearted environment, energy, to help boost up their confidence a little more, right? To express how they're feeling, or like to come clean, to take the mask off. But they want to be around, like maybe by water or something. They want to be in an area or doing fun things so that it's easier for them to segue into, hey, so, right? You're starting off with a really nice vibration, and then when it comes for the serious talk, you're already going to be lighthearted. You're already going to be feeling great. And you're not going to be like hit hard so much by what this person has to say. I'm going to show up at your door unannounced. Get ready. That's after the I'm about to call you card. All right. After that is I'm experiencing family issues. See? There's family stuff too. Maybe childhood stuff. Top of the deck. I'm trying to ensure our new life together will be harmonious. Give me time, please. Those of you who are being rejected, this is part of the purpose. They need to be out of the Five of Pentacles. They need to be in their Emperor power here. You need to have patience with this person. As I said, you cannot learn their lessons for them. You cannot walk their journey for them either. They won't learn. You won't learn. Again, there's obsessiveness. Clinging is here. That's not going to help you, Pisces. That's what I have for you. Again, with my memberships, you have access to my Capella circle. You get to be part of my Twin Flame support group readings sessions. They're not usually readings. We do serious talks in those sessions. I usually have members only lives twice a month. If I'm guided, I will have it more than twice. But right now, there's a Twin Flame group session, a counterpart session. I do other sessions too. I even do things of fun where I'll do 18 plus readings for people, and we have the grandest of times, and my energy just go through the roof, and I say the craziest stuff that I'm like, where did that come from? That wasn't me in a sense, but it was. We have a lot of fun there. I also do wellness challenges if you're a Capella member. The lowest tier to benefit from all those things is the Sunstar tier. The plus memberships include a much more discounted rate for you to be able to have unlimited access to all my extended readings. If you're interested in getting more insight and guidance in the extendeds, okay? There isn't an extended for the end of March, Pisces, because I've been guided to change it up. If you want to watch the extended for the beginning of March, I highly recommend you look for the Pisces beginning of March extended reading at capellawellness.com. Click on the extended videos link there. If you if you go to the description box, there's a link to take you to the extended readings page, right? It's usually the first box there for the extended. Going forward, I'm only going to be doing one extended per zodiac sign per month, and I'm going to do a whole month check-in for Pisces. And that's going to include what's going on in your love situation, but I'm not going to be going out there. You know me. If you watch me, you know me. I'm not going to be the unicorns and puppies. I mean, if great stuff comes out and you're in alignment with it, perfect. But if there's work that you got to do to call in the love that you want, then I will tell you. You will be guided. You will get the insight and awareness you need, because I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want. You don't get what you want if you're not in alignment with it. And sometimes what you need are the things that you really don't feel like you don't want, but that's what God does. Okay? So, good April, those extendeds are going to include love check-ins, if you will, amongst other things. I do coach other counterparts. I do have one-on-one sessions live, or you can get a pre-recorded video from me. I do a bunch of different types of sessions, healing sessions, readings. What else? I do have tarot packages where if you feel like you want to get a healing package, you want to get an understanding the divine feminine package, understanding the divine masculine package, a past life package to better understand why you tend to be down in the dumps a lot or whatever. Because some of you have very hard aspects in your chart. There's an major imbalance for some of you in your chart, your birth chart. And understanding your past life stuff also helps. I have those types of packages. My Capella Star package, which is the best value one, is the best one to go with. I've had people who have purchased that package and it has transformed them. Okay, it is well worth it. You save the most money with that package. There are payment plans for those packages. Okay, if you looked, I have Klarna and I think something else or something like that. I think it's at least Klarna there. If you are really wanting to really delve into your self-care here and your self-worth and your transformation and doing the dirty work, is you got to get dirty if you want to be elevated. If you want to be in a high vibrational state, you've got to do the dirty work, guys. You've got to get into that soil, right? You got to dig deep so that when you plant that seed, it has that room to grow, the breathing room, but it's also gathering everything that is underneath the soil to be able to sprout up and to start continue to grow. Those packages, other packages, they'll save you money. Usually you get like a free reading out of it if you do the math. All right. If you have any questions about my services, my memberships, my packages, whatever it is you think you may need or you have questions with, do not hesitate to ask me. All right. I'm not going to come down hard on you. I don't do that, but I am very honest. And I will point out what it is that, excuse me, you really need when it comes to healing and doing your work, okay? I had to do this the hard way. And I figured out a way on how to best steer people in the right direction to start working on the things that they need to work on first and foremost. All right? So, yeah. I am having a members only live reading on Wednesday. Well, I don't know if you guys are going to get this reading. Either way, I'm going to be doing what I was doing on YouTube for my members going forward. I'm having one Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. It's what date is it today? I think the 15th of March. My guys are telling me that apparently I'm not supposed to get this video out by then. So next month, I will have another one in case you want to be part of those live sessions that I was doing on YouTube. So you can do that if you sign up for a membership that has the benefit of the members only lives. Okay. Yeah, as I said, let me know if you have any questions. Remember, I tell you what you need, not what you want to hear. You're being told, you're being guided, because what channels through me is what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, because my guides, your guides, know what needs to be said, and it's all truth. Without that truth, you're not in alignment with what it is that you were desiring. Okay. And as I said before, your true friends, the people who will truly support you, they will tell you like it is, because they care that much that they want to pull you out of the dark. They're not going to push you further into the soil. Okay? They're not going to push you further into the abyss. That's not what I do. I try to bring you out. All right? All right, Pisces. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. And always, I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.